Most small bathroom remodels destroy your home's equity because they ignore fundamental spatial ergonomics, turning a tight footprint into a claustrophobic maze. Renovating a compact space feels like an uphill battle when standard fixtures refuse to cooperate with cramped architectural footprints, leaving your home feeling awkward and outdated. Homeowners usually fall into this trap because they rely on generic templates rather than intentional spatial planning rooted in Japandi and modern organic design principles. In this masterclass, we are breaking down the critical layout mistakes that tank your resale value and revealing how to transform your 5-foot by 8-foot bathroom into a high-end functional sanctuary. Let us dive straight into the first layout trap, destroying your equity. Chapter 1: The Toilet First Sightline Mistake. Opening your bathroom door to a direct view of the toilet instantly strips the room of any high-end architectural dignity. When you prioritize immediate plumbing convenience over visual composition, you sacrifice the psychological sense of entering a curated spa environment. To fix this, reconfigure your entry sightline by shifting the primary focal point toward a custom floating vanity or a textured lime-washed accent wall. If the door swing cannot be changed, introduce a fluted wood privacy screen or align the entry centerline with a striking artisan mirror illuminated by vertical 2700K LED strips.
The most frequent error homeowners make is keeping the builder-grade door swing directly hinged opposite the toilet, forcing an uncomfortable dance every time someone walks down the hallway. Shifting to an outswing door or a concealed pocket door entirely reclaims your floor clearance while protecting your privacy. This adjustment sets the stage for mastering the critical walking paths required throughout the rest of your compact floor plan. Chapter 2: Ignoring minimum ergonomic clearances and walking paths. Squeezing oversized fixtures into a tight room without proper clearance turns your morning routine into an uncomfortable obstacle course. Ergonomic efficiency dictates how fluidly a space functions when two people attempt to move through it simultaneously, or when you simply bend down to open a cabinet. You must maintain a minimum of 21 inches 53 centimeters of clear floor space in front of a standard sink, and at least 30 inches 76 centimeters of unobstructed knee and foot clearance in front of a toilet. Achieve this by selecting space-saving wall-hung toilets with concealed tanks and shallow-depth vanities measuring no more than 18 inches 46 centimeters deep. Homeowners regularly make the mistake of installing bulky, freestanding double vanities in a single sink footprint, completely blocking the main walking path and making the room feel suffocating. Preserving these negative space corridors visually expands the room far beyond its physical boundaries. With your clearances optimized, we can now examine how to conquer awkward linear layouts. Chapter 3: The Linear Trap and Narrow 5 by 8 Footprints. Aligning the vanity, toilet, and tub in a predictable straight row drains every ounce of character from a narrow 5 foot by 8 foot, 1.5 meters by 2.4 meters bathroom. Linear monotony fails because it treats the space as a utility corridor rather than an architectural volume capable of zoning and textural depth. Break up this monotony by zoning the wet area at the far end of the room behind a seamless, low-iron glass panel while floating the vanity on the entry wall. Run large format 24-inch by 48-inch, 60 centimeters by 120 centimeters, porcelain tiles continuously from the dry zone straight into the curbless shower pan to visually stretch the room's width. A critical layout error here is utilizing a standard swinging shower door that collides directly with the toilet bowl when opened fully. Switching to a fixed glass partition or a sliding architectural panel preserves precious inches and maintains a clean, unbroken sight line. Seamless wet room transitions naturally lead us into the realm of vertical volume and storage execution. Chapter 4. Surface clutter and poor vertical millwork integration. Surface-mounted cabinetry that juts out into your walking path instantly shrinks the perceived volume of a small bathroom. Clutter destroys the calm, grounding atmosphere characteristic of wabi-sabi and minimalist design philosophies by creating visual noise at eye level. To eliminate this, build custom floor-to-ceiling recessed linen towers framed directly into the wall stud cavities, utilizing push-to-open flat panel doors finished in warm white oak veneer. Pair this built-in storage with a recessed medicine cabinet that sits flush against the drywall, hiding daily grooming essentials out of sight. The most common mistake is over-accessorizing open countertops with loose plastic trays and bottles, which disrupts the monolithic elegance of your materials. Concealing storage behind tactile, flush architectural panels allows the room's natural textures to take center stage. Once your storage is cleanly integrated, lighting becomes the ultimate tool to elevate your spatial design. Chapter 5. Single-source lighting and harsh color temperatures. Relying on a single, glaring overhead flush mount casts deep, unflattering shadows and shrinks your bathroom's perceived boundaries. Lighting in a high-end compact space requires 3 distinct, intentional layers: ambient architectural illumination, task lighting at the vanity mirror, and subtle toe-kick accent glows. Combine warm 2700K recessed downlights with continuous LED ribbon strips tucked inside shower niches and beneath floating vanity ledges to create a weightless, floating effect. Homeowners frequently make the mistake of mixing cold 4000K daylight bulbs with warm interior finishes, instantly clashing with organic materials like Tade-lacked plaster and honed limestone. Sticking strictly to a warm 2700K palette ensures your textures look rich, inviting, and architecturally sophisticated. As we pull these design layers together, let us evaluate how to structure your budget for maximum return on investment. Chapter 6. Misallocating remodel budgets on decorative trends. Pouring your entire remodeling budget into expensive imported tiles while ignoring waterproofing infrastructure guarantees a costly structural failure. High-end design is not about buying the most expensive decorative items on the market. It is about allocating capital where the human hand and eye interact daily. Dedicate 40% of your budget to skilled labor and elite waterproofing membranes, 35% to statement surfaces and plumbing fixtures, and 25% to custom millwork and layered lighting. A frequent and catastrophic layout error is failing to budget for proper plumbing rough-in adjustments, forcing you to compromise on fixture placement later. Investing in foundational integrity, large format tiles that minimize grout lines, and timeless unlacquered brass or brushed nickel fixtures guarantees long-term durability and immense resale value. This disciplined framework ensures your tiny bathroom remodel delivers elite performance and enduring aesthetic appeal. Transforming a compact bathroom from a daily architectural frustration into a high-value asset comes down to disciplined spatial planning, precise ergonomic clearances, and uncompromising attention to detail. Every choice you make should honor the simplicity and calm of modern organic principles, ensuring your investment enhances both your daily lifestyle and your home's long-term market value. Instead of asking what else you can add to your tiny bathroom, start asking what you can simplify.